Time Seniors. Myra Gasser joins us now. She's a counselor with Bloom Within Counseling. She and her partner, Linda Anders, have Bloom Within Counseling. It's on Hilton Head, and you really are all about helping people with whatever they've got going on in their lives. You are both a great resource to us in the Low Country. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We are talking New Year's resolutions, and you had some interesting thoughts about and statistics about resolutions in general.
Well, research tells us that resolutions have a low success rate. So my suggestion was to not put out a resolution that is something restrictive. Everybody wants to lose weight or stop smoking.
Right.
And instead take something on that is going to expand and be life-changing and growing for you. And since we're talking about seniors today, one of the suggestions I had was a personal legacy letter.
I love this. We were talking a little bit before we started taping, and this is a great idea for anybody, I think senior or otherwise. But let's talk a little bit about some of the things that a personal legacy letter would include.
Well, it's kind of like a review of your life. So you're looking back and reviewing your life, and then you're reflecting forward. And the intention of it is to let the people in your life that you care about know your thoughts and your feelings about your life. So, for example, I have some points down here. It honors the relationship with the people you care. You can have a letter specifically for your children, or just an individual in your life who has been somebody important in your life. And it's to let them know what you have valued out through your lifetime. And some of the points, you can put special memories and moments that you've cherished with them. It reflects on your spiritual beliefs and what you've used to help you through the hard times in your life. You write your regrets, and maybe you ask for forgiveness, or you talk about forgiveness. And then you conclude with your future hopes and wishes for that person, what you wish for that person, right, and also maybe your wishes for what you want to continue in your life. And it's an expression of gratitude and love, and there's so much value in our seniors' knowledge, yes, and their life lessons.
Exactly.
And our younger generation. And it's a way to leave a legacy behind that helps somebody else, but it also helps the senior to do a little bit of a life review and reflection on their own life, and then decide what they want to create for the new year.
So it's not necessarily a letter rehashing conflicts with this person or whatever. It's about yourself. It's about your life lessons.
Right. It's what you valued in your lifetime.
Right.
And it's your message that you want to leave behind. And it's a way for you to appreciate and show gratitude and love for that person. You can even write a request in there that you would like to, like if it's a grandchild, I haven't seen you, for a year, I would really like to spend some time with you, and put a request in there. And it's actually something you can do every year, every new year.
Yeah. It sounds therapeutic, cathartic, and it sounds like a way of sharing.
Exactly.
And it gives you value. Yeah. I really liked what you said about seniors have so much to offer. They still have so much knowledge and wisdom. And this would be a wonderful way to share it and be appreciated.
You had also said if you wanted to videotape it too. That's another great way, just to kind of communicate and share with your family.
If you're a senior that doesn't want to sit down and write, or you're at that place in your age where you're not able to do that.
Sometimes just heartfelt reflections, can really just allow them to tell the story or tell some neat stories about the past and such.
Yeah, it's what you want the other person to know, and showing them gratitude for their impact on your life. And it's a way for you to review your own life.
Well, like Linda said too, it's very therapeutic, and I think that a lot of times in the senior generation, it's counseling and therapy and all of that is for our generation has become more mainstream. Yeah. And years ago, it just wasn't
not so much for
that
them.
way, and so I think they kept very closed. I don't even know how much was available, or if it was just more personal and private and quiet, but
They learn to muscle through things and didn't have the benefit that our younger generation has to really keep the mind healthy as well as the body and the spirit. You know, I think our seniors too, counseling is, it's a way to have a conversation that's in a confidential environment. And it's a way to process through issues and to clarify things in your life, as well as to look at things with a new perspective. Not to get stuck in your old ways of thinking and your habits, but to look at things with a new perspective.
And that's how they keep growing.
Right.
And it keeps them vibrant and alive. And
Right.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
Seniors face different challenges too. You know, well, we all, you know, we're all facing our own individual challenges, but when you get to, I guess, to be a senior, you've got maybe the loss of a loved one, or you're dealing with Alzheimer's or dementia or different health issues.
So much in your life is changing.
And it's hard to bolster yourself up to be able to move through this stuff and have a good positive attitude.
And I think counseling provides that safe environment where you may not want to share hidden secrets or deep issues or things, regrets or things that you've hung on to. But when you start to let those things come out, counseling, you know you're in a safe environment. It's confidential. It never goes anywhere else.
And it's non-judgmental.
And it's non-judgmental, and a counselor is trained to listen for the deeper meaning in what you have to say. We don't know what we don't know. Counselors can give you that different perspective.
I'm still thinking about the legacy letter, and I think it's an interesting entree to counseling, because I think a lot of times our seniors don't think they have anything of value to give to a generation that's technology based or whatever younger folks are into, music, whatever. And I think the whole process of writing the letter can open your eyes to what you do have to offer, and that it is that you do have value
and you're
to share.
And
that's right. And
so
you've
much ahead of
led
you.
a very interesting life by anyone's standards, because you've gotten to this point.
Right.
Well, and I think the life lesson too is we don't want to live with regrets. And it's a way to express to somebody your feelings toward them and show your gratitude and love for them. And if it's a place to ask for forgiveness, or maybe it's a place to express to the loved one how you've learned to forgive. But it's a way to review your life and leave something of value behind.
What a perfect time of year for a family member or for that particular individual to share that.
And I love making that as a tradition each year,
I
starting
like that
the year off with some sort of an overview and communication in that way. It's, again, therapeutic to oneself. It's also never too late to evaluate your life and to implement some changes.
You're never too old to change.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what keeps you growing.
Well, we redesign our lives every day.
Right.
Every morning when we wake up, we make a new intention and a new resolution for ourselves. And, you know, the idea is to live with passion. And it's never too late to redesign your life and be the person that you're born to be.
We sometimes think, you know, what can I do? It is too late, but
There's so much. There's so much ahead of our seniors still.
This is a great gift for the seniors to give their children.
It really
is. It's a very
And
nice
themselves
gift.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's what I was saying.
Because
Yeah.
what they'll discover is so exciting.
And I think, you know, that's where also some of the volunteer organization, you know, opportunities and the organizations that we have locally, lifelong learning, they start to discover that what they bring to the table is so valuable.
Absolutely.
And they have so much yet
Their
to give.
wisdom and life experiences that there's only one way to get that.
Right.
That's to be a senior.
And it's
It's
irreplaceable.
a badge of honor and share it.
Absolutely.
And that's what's so needed in the community.
And so they're giving us a gift as well.
We love it. We love it. Myra, thank you so much for
You're
joining us.
welcome.
This is great. Great stuff. We're going to continue our discussion and getting ready for the new year here on Primetime Seniors. Stay